we had a mistake that occurred in the Romans 13 video, and we're here to clarify it because we have to speak truth. And as we know, there's errors that show up in the lives of many people in the Bible. So certainly, my life in the research is going to have those moments too. And therefore, we're doing this video for that reason, just to clarify a point. The word let that showed up in Romans 13, it's very interesting that when you do the research, and I had a really good brother in the States that kind of sent me some clarification, and we kind of talked back and forth on it and came to the same conclusion at the end. There isn't a problem with the word let being there, but it was supplanted in. There is no rendering or Strong's Concordance number for the Greek word version of let used in the King James there. It's not the Romans 1 verse 13 where the word let 2967 in the Greek meant forbid or hinder. Though the essence of the scripture will still come to a conclusion that we're subject to, but not a subject of, in our citizenship or our loyalty to God in his supremacy with his son, Jesus Christ. So we just have to be careful on that. The reason we can know that is you see that there's a verse in there, verse 5, that says, "Wherefore ye must needs be subject, not only for wrath, but also for conscience sake." Now, there would not be that wording there if it was forbid, so we know it's not in the context. The word let was put in there mainly to say allow. There's a reason for that, because conscience is equity. In order for you to realize you have a document, you had nothing to do with it, and the very first thing that happened in your life was involuntary, involved in this arrangement here. And God is not going to throw you to the wayside. So therefore, this document being an involuntary trust, in order for you to get equitable remedy under conscience, you have to be subject to in order to receive remedy within that system. It's still governed by God. He ordains them to have power over what is evil, to penalize that, but he's also there to provide courtesy or favor for what is good. You have a good name and you have a bad name. Be careful. Don't get confused. I'm sorry about the explanation to an extent. That was not my intention, but I'm here to correct it, and therefore I hope that you understand this. So the writers, the translators, added the word let in only to give it a flavor. It was a supplanted word put in there, but there was no Greek word for that. So they're really joining let and every together in one meaning.